Hello, Adwoa, and thank you for joining me today for this interview leading up to the 42nd Connecticut Storytelling Festival on April 28th and 29th of this year. You're joining us this year as a teller, and you're doing two different performances, both with a historical bent to it. You're doing Harriet Tubman as Harriet Tubman, and then you're doing a story about the Amistad. Why historical stories? Why are they important to you, and what do you really like about them?
Good evening, Carol. Thank you for inviting me to spend some time with you this evening. Um, it's indeed my pleasure. And it's important to me to be able to identify and name myself and my community. And I find that as far as history goes, there's a lot of cognitive dissonance in that people kind of learn and remember what's convenient for them at times. And oftentimes our story gets overlooked or left out. So as a able-bodied, intelligent young adult, it's my obligation to be a voice for the voiceless. And in being a voice for the voiceless and telling our story from our perspective, that gives us a chance to understand a bit about the past. And at very least, it gives us information that we can then go and further research, relevant information, and information that is important for us to know because we need to know about those who came before us. We need to know about their sacrifices. We need to know about the foundations that they've laid for us to follow. And when you know those types of things, you don't go around reinventing the wheel. You don't go around making mistakes that prove to be unfruitful in the past. And you're able to build on a solid foundation and move forward, uh, laying the way for those who come after you.
Nice. How about how long have you been doing some of the research on these stories that you're telling?
I've been researching Harriet Tubman, a woman with a railroad, for easily 20 years now. I
Wow.
debuted in Washington, D.C. Let's see, my 19-year-old was about two when I did that. She wasn't, I don't think she was three yet. I debuted at Sankofa Bookstore in Washington, D.C. It's right across the street from Howard University. It was at the time owned by Haile Garima. He is the writer and producer of a movie called Sankofa that everyone should check. Sankofa is a West African word. It has a couple meanings. Uh, but its prominent meaning is to go back and fetch it. Okay, so if you don't have knowledge of your history, your culture, it's okay because you can go and learn it. Okay, it's not okay. It's okay to not know, but it's not okay to stay ignorant. That it's our duty to get knowledge within ourselves to learn and then to grow. There's a next meaning to Sankofa that I have researched in recent times, in addition to going back and fetching it, that meaning is concerns kind of a let bygones be bygone spirit. So if you have offended me and you acknowledge that offense and you apologize and you don't engage in that behavior anymore, then in the spirit of Sankofa, we can go into the future as allies.
Nice. Well, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you at the festival. I'm a history buff myself, and I love when history comes alive like this. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you very shortly live.
I very much look forward to it. I'll not disappoint.
Thank you.